Ladies and gentlemen, we are here, of course, with the finale of Wrestledongia. We have finally reached the end. Everything went to shit. I dropped my controller. Hold it. Hold it. We're not ready yet. Everything went to shit. Okay, we're back. Okay, we're back. We are here with more Wrestledongia, the final part. It is time. We need to rush through these good old-fashioned losers bracket matches. The season finale of your favorite anime. I'm so sorry, Moni. But all good things must come to an end, and the first season of Wrestledongia must indeed come to an end. So we're going to go ahead and start it up now. Let me make sure everything is set up. I think we are. Ladies and gentlemen, the first match of Losers Bracket Round 5 is up and ready.
Get ready for the next battle.
It is, of course, our good creature, Akubi Hold, versus Sans. Both of these creatures falling to Losers Bracket now meet in Round 5. Of course, these first few matches, most of them are going to be taking place in Losers Bracket, in which the losers will be eliminated from Wrestledongia. I need both of them dead post-haste. Big oof. They must both die. I mean, you have a bit of a revenge thing for Sans, of course, so that makes sense. Akubi Hold versus Sans. It's our first losers match. I'm so sorry you're having internet issues, Flareth. I hope Akubi Hold wins. I can't believe this. Winner will go on to face the Trash Man in Losers Round 6. Wrestledongia has made me want to boot up Soul Calibur 6 again and make the memes fight. God bless. Soul Calibur 6 is a game. I wish the game... I wish we had some sort of Soul Calibur 7 now, because Soul Calibur is one of my favorite games. I want it, man. I want it. Of course, Akubi Hold only fell into losers after his loss to Flareth. But he defeated Skeletor in Losers Round 4 to make it this far. Sans, of course, falling to the sus imposter. And now, of course, having to face the creature. New York, New York. Excuse my sniffles. I have come down with a cold. And everything sucks. But I will do my best to make it through. Oh my goodness. Here he comes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the pits of hell. Weighing in at 274 pounds, Big Ham!
Big Ham Akubi Hold making his entrance. Of course, not above resorting to dirty tactics within his matches. We shall see if he has to pull some out against Sans the Skeleton. Sans, of course, a formidable opponent, falling to the sus imposter, but defeating Moni in round 4 to move on to round 5 in quite a dominating match. We will see if that same domination can continue versus Akubi Hold as he looks into the eyes of all of the audience. He is beholding, as is his name. Of course, the finals will be taking place tonight, as well as the Ultimate Losers bracket. We will see that match as well later tonight between Bront and Aubrey. Here comes Sands. Oh, God.
And his opponent from
Pain.
your darkest fears, weighing in at 220 pounds, Sam!
Sands, of course, making his entrance here, having defeated Moni in Losers Round 4. Was on a pretty good streak up until he met the sus imposter in Winners Round 3. Finally falling. Now faced with perhaps his toughest opponent yet. Aku Behold. We will see if this matchup lives up to the hype or if Sands can pull off a dominating win like he did in his last match. I need to adjust this wire so I don't take it out with my leg. I think we'll be good now, though. Aku Behold and Sands getting ready for the matchup. And here we go, the matchup underway. Sands, of course, already with a strike combo, stunning Aku Behold. And an early choke slam. Oh my goodness, early choke slam. Already we see a little bit of dominance from Sands. Aku Behold stunned perhaps at that rapid fire of offense. Though quickly coming back with a devastating knee face smash, slamming Sands into the corner now. Throwing him right into the turnbuckle face first. Now he's got his leg against the rope and he kicks the side of the shin. Chop now to Sands, followed by a suplex. Ooh, dropping him face first. Not getting him quite all the way, but using it to his advantage. Dragon screw from Sands sends Aku Behold to the floor. Sands again going up high to the middle rope. Aku Behold manages to strike Sands in the gut. Sands went for a double axe handle. Aku Behold had it scouted. But again, we see Sands going for that chokeslam. This time, Aku Behold was ready. Headbutt from Sands now. Back and forth offense between these two creatures. Aku Behold going back to that suplex position. Sands this time was ready. Strike after strike. Aku Behold getting the upper hand, if only for a moment. Snap suplex from Aku Behold. Stomp down on Sands' hand, and a knee drop to the back of the head. Sands, another dragon screw to Aku Behold, sending him to the mat. But Aku Behold ready, striking the side of the Sands' head. Dropping the knee on the bicep. Sands is stunned. Just enough offense to take him off guard. Now Aku Behold can do what he wishes. Fireman's carry to Sands the skeleton. Dropping him on his face on the top turnbuckle. A stomp now to Sands, and now he's choking him in the corner. Choking him in the corner. The ref yelling at Aku Behold. Yelling at him. Finally, Aku Behold backs off. This ref this time at least was assertive. Flatliner from Sands, striking Aku Behold's face into the mat. Now simply throwing him down, arms slammed against the floor. Sands now, perhaps a little bit of frustration after that flurry of offense from Aku Behold, striking the side of his head. Going for a kick, Aku Behold was ready, dragon screw to Sands. And now punch after punch on the head of Sands. Going for another strike, Sands was ready. And again, this match has turned back and forth. Going underneath, Aku Behold. Ooh, a vicious neck breaker. Now going for the pin. Could this be the end of Sands? That was a vicious neck breaker. No, no, kick out. Sands, though, still stunned from that flurry of offense. Tilt-a-whirl backstabber from Aku Behold. Now he's ready to strike with those kicks, but Sands ducks underneath. Sands ducks underneath. Coming back with a flurry of strikes. Sidewalk slam to Aku Behold. Momentum swinging right back into Sands' corner. Sands now back up to that middle rope as Aku Behold gets to his feet. Here we go, double axe handle right to the head of Aku Behold. Sands now somehow managing to get back in this match, and the last shot knee. Is that the end of this creature known as a Kubi hold? No, shoulder up, shoulder up. A Kubi hold got the shoulder up. Sands, though, quickly got back into this match. Whoa, simply throwing a Kubi hold to the outside. Carrying him to the end of the ring and throwing him to the outside. Sands seems content to wait for a count out, but a Kubi hold gets back to his feet. Sands perhaps trying to get a bit of early offense, but a Kubi hold beat him to it. A knee breaker. Strike after strike now, back and forth. Sands getting thrown into the ring. Oh, probably from when I blew off my desk. Ooh! Sands simply twisting a Kubi hold's arm down. Now ready and waiting, but a Kubi hold was ready too. He went for the tombstone pile driver. A Kubi hold managed to strike him. Now dragging his opponent to the middle of the ring. Could this be the end here? No! Sands kicks out with authority. Back and forth again. Sands now. Elbow to the gut. Strikes after strikes. Fireman's carry. Going into a powerbomb position, and again, Sands throws a Kubi hold out of the ring. And again, Sands seems content to wait for a count out, but a Kubi hold back to his feet. Sands sent in to the steel steps. A Kubi hold now. Going back into the ring as Sands is stunned on his feet. A crotch chop from a Kubi hold. Strike after strike, but a Kubi hold blocks the gut kick. Now a power slam position. And now a Kubi hold, giving Sands a taste of his own medicine, sending him to the outside, followed by a flying elbow drop from the top rope down to the floor. Sands now dropping the knee on the bicep. I'm sorry, a Kubi hold dropping the knee on the bicep. Sands is completely and utterly stunned, was now ready for that flurry of offense. Leg drop, perhaps going for a bit of a knee hook there, but this submission does not matter. It is on the outside of the ring. The Kubi hold realizes that, sends him and lets him go. Tries to send him into the steel steps, but Sands was ready. Now a wrist clutch, sending a Kubi hold into the... Ooh, sending him to the floor. I thought he was going to go for a slam there. Refs count up to 6. Both of these men are ready to fight, but Sands climbing back into the ring. A Kubi hold now taunting. Refs count up to 7 as a Kubi hold gets back into the ring. Perhaps going for a kick there, but Sands was prepared. Body slam. And dropping that leg drop right across the neck. Dropping the elbow drop now right into the chest of a Kubi hold. This match has been back and forth. Top rope to Sands. Another leg drop. Is this the end here as he goes for the pin? 1, 2, no. A Kubi hold kicks out. The Kubi hold kicks out. Sands now, though, ready and waiting. Here we go. Going for the tombstone pile driver. The same move that's won him so many matches. Driving a Kubi hold down on the top of his head. Going for the pin now. 1, 2, no! A Kubi hold kicks out. Sands almost can't believe it. Goes for a elbow drop, but a Kubi hold got out of the way. A Kubi hold now. The mass destruction kicks. What a comeback here. Going for the pin. 1, 2. No! Sands kicks out this time. A Kubi hold can't believe it. Both men hitting their strongest move. Both men kicking out. A Kubi hold now. A vicious knee to Sands. Sands a little bit stunned after those mass destruction kicks. Another tilt-a-whirl backstabber from a Kubi hold. Looking for the end of this matchup. Could he see it? Going for the kick, but Sands ducks underneath. Double-handed choke slam from Sands. He's choking him out. But Sands, or a Kubi hold managed to get him in the eye or something. A vicious lariat there from Sands. Both of these men must be tired. Both of these men have hit their opponent with everything they have. Sands now with a suplex going up to the top rope. Akubi holds slowly getting to his feet now. A vicious flying dive from the top rope. Sands going for another elbow drop, hits him square in the chest. A spine buster from Sands as Akubi hold tried to get some running offense in. Now targeting the legs, simply dragging him and slamming him into the mat. Slamming his arm into the mat. Now perhaps going for a punch, but Akubi holds, sweeping out the legs underneath. Choking his opponent now on the mat. Now lifting his opponent up, Akubi hold, perhaps seeing the end in sight. Finally, neck breaker to Sands. Now up to the top rope. Sands motionless on the floor. Knee drop from the top rope. Could this be it? Is this the end of Sands in Wrestledongia? It is. Akubi hold moves on. Sands has been eliminated. Woo.
Here is your winner, Big Hand.
Sands finally being eliminated. Akubi hold moving on in losers bracket. He cheated with that crotch chop. Jesus for oh no. Oh no. Points have been distributed. What a vicious fucking match. All right, here we go. Time to get the next one set up. Whew. That one was back and forth. God damn. Akubi hold is not done tonight. He still has another match. But before we see that one, we've got another one coming. Gonna get these set up as fast, of course, as I can for your viewing pleasure. Here we go. Our second match of losers round 5 is up and ready.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, perhaps I went a little too fast. There it is. Pax versus Todd Howard. Of course, Todd Howard resorting to some nefarious means in order to win some of his matches. Pax, though, has been relatively clean. A dirty pin or two. But nothing that's defined, of course, the outcome of a match. Don't have 30 different instances of WWE 2K22 ready to go. If I had to run 30 instances of 2K22, I'm pretty sure my computer would catch on fire. This game is so poorly optimized. It's ridiculous. Admittedly, the patches that they have released have improved it dramatically. But it's still pretty bad. Our second match of losers round 5, of course, Pax has been in losers bracket since round 2, but ever since then has been on a bit of a tear, defeating representative after representative, honestly. Defeating Zed in round 2, me in round 3, and Macho Alice in round 4. Now he faces off against Todd Howard, who lost, I believe, in the second round to Sands, who was just eliminated, but also on a bit of a tear through losers, defeating not only Star Platinum, but Donkey Kong and Luigi. We will see if he can defeat Pax the dog. Of course, the winner of this match goes on to face Sus. Todd is on a warpath. St. Paul, Minnesota. Either Minnesota or Montana. One of the two. Those two are too similar. Or Minneapolis. Maybe I don't know what MN is. Could be. There's so many fucking states with M and N in it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 219 pounds, the Dog.
Pax the dog making his entrance. Minnesota. Okay, so I got it right the first time. Pax the dog making his entrance here, of course, with his trademark selfie stick. getting set to face off against Todd Howard. Both of these competitors have been in loser's bracket since round 2. We will see which one will continue their winning ways and which one will fall. Of course, the loser of this match is eliminated from Wrestledongia. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 competitors remaining, including the final boss of Wrestledongia in Dr. Hakeem. Dr. Hakeem, of course, defeating Flareth in the semifinals to move on to the finals. The winner of loser's bracket will face the Book.
And his opponent from Pennsylvania, weighing in at 151 pounds, Todd Howard.
Todd Howard making his entrance here. The Ultimate Loser's got to fight him. Good Lord. Watch the Ultimate Loser win. No, the Ultimate Loser wins an emote. A cursed emote. The grand finals match, of course, is going to be a bit of an interesting matchup. Not a normal match. So both competitors in the finals might be a bit out of their element. We will see when we get there. Pax versus Todd Howard about to get underway. The bell has rung. Here we go. Todd Howard immediately going for a strike. Pax saw it coming. Now into a suplex position. Falling back with Todd Howard. Back flat on the mat. Pax going for a stomp. Todd rolled out of the way. A gut kick followed by a head scissors DDT. Now Todd simply thinking about what he wants to do to his opponent. Going to the outside now. Pax looking to strike, but missed. A top rope hurricanrana from Todd Howard. And a vicious right hook. Going for a kick, but Pax managed to catch it. A gut kick, though, he did not manage to catch. Ooh, and a middle rope roundhouse kick. Pax, though, pushing Todd Howard back. And a strike to the lower back. Followed by a stomp to the shoulder. Pax feeling it now. Momentum in his corner. Todd, though, quickly coming back with strike after strike. Back elbows from Pax into the gut of Todd Howard. Both of these competitors going for strikes early. Both of these competitors landing a few good ones. But Pax so far has been landing some big moves. A vicious sidewalk slam there. Another gut kick from Todd Howard. Now a fireman's carry. Pax dropping Todd Howard on his face on the top turnbuckle. Going for a stomp there, but Todd Howard saw it coming. Another vicious hook. Going for an enziguri, missed that time as Pax was stumbling after that left hook. Now another sidewalk slam from Pax. Todd Howard's chest not feeling too hot. Perhaps his back injured. Back elbow stomp there from Pax. Blocking a punch. And a knee lift from Todd Howard. Ooh, and a spinning side slam from Pax, but Todd Howard quickly recovers and a shotgun dropkick. Back injured. Vicious wheelbarrow stunner there from Todd Howard. Now working the arm, trying his best to get back into this match after Pax had such a good early going. Top rope for Todd Howard. Turning around, going for a twisting senton there. Hits him square in the chest. And now kick after kick. Top rope moonsault. We see Todd Howard use that move all the time. It has worked very well for him. Pax now definitely feeling the injuries. A double rotation moonsault from Todd Howard. Could he put this away super early? No, Pax gets the shoulder up. Todd Howard can't believe it. Double rotation moonsault. We've seen him finish off matches like that before. It did not work this time. Back to the top rope again with Todd Howard. A beautiful shooting star press again, going for the pin. But there was a rope break somehow. I certainly didn't see it, but the ref's in the ring and I'm not. Clothesline there from Pax now. The momentum that he needed perhaps back in his corner. Cactus driver from Pax. Cactus pile driver now going for the pin. Is Todd Howard defeated? No. 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 Todd Howard got the shoulder up. Stomping down on the arm now, perhaps Pac. Oh, going for the Dragon Sleeper on Todd Howard. Dragon Sleeper on Todd Howard. Wrenching back. Wrenching back. Is Todd Howard going to tap? Is Todd Howard going to tap? He's got it locked in deep. He's got it locked in. But no, he finally lets it go. Todd Howard perhaps worn down after that. We didn't get a new ref. It's the old ref. It's just when we went to the finals, the semifinals, we were in a brand new arena, and that arena had a different ref. I can't keep hiring referees. I only have a small budget for Wrestledongia. A strike there from Pax as Todd Howard stands out on the apron. Forearm smash there. Diving through the middle ropes and a beautiful drop kick from Todd Howard, striking down on the head of Pax. Now dragging his opponent to the middle of the ring, perhaps looking for a pin after that beautiful right hand. Is this going to be the end of Pax the dog? No, a kick out there. Pax now, after kicking out of the pin, getting right back to his feet, perhaps going for a fireman's carry, but Todd Howard catches him into a reverse DDT. Top rope now for Todd Howard as Pax lies prone. Slowly getting to his feet. Todd Howard thinks better of it. Now sending Pax into the corner. Throwing him to the mat as Todd goes to the top rope. Pax seated position and a beautiful drop kick from the top rope. Lifting Pax up, perhaps looking for the end of this match, going for a strike. Pax saw it. This time though, Todd Howard back with his flurry of strikes. Referoff, God I wish. About to mod in Referoff. Forearm smash to Todd Howard and lifting the knee right into his face. A sponsorship in the Vaporwave Slut Emporium, absolutely. Diving elbow drop from Pax to a motionless Todd Howard. Could this be the end? Has Todd Howard taken enough damage? No, he kicks out. Pax cannot believe it. Now stomp after stomp again, working on that back and chest of Todd Howard. Back elbow stomp now targeting the arms. Pax perhaps warming Todd Howard up for that Dragon Sleeper he's used to put away so many opponents. Gut kick. Pax now powerbomb position with Todd Howard. Where's he going? Throwing Todd Howard out of the ring, power bombing him outside. Bending the back elbow back, both competitors outside of the ring now. But Todd Howard managed to recover after that vicious powerbomb. Snapmare followed by a back elbow to the top of Pax's head. God, I wish. Head scissors DDT to Pax. Refs count up to 4. Another beautiful right hand to Pax. Refs count now up to 5, using up half the count out count. Todd Howard now rolling back into the ring as Pax lies stunned on the outside. Todd Howard breaks the count, leaving the ring, forcing the ref to restart. Ooh, a vicious axe kick that time from Todd Howard. What's he see? Rolling Thunder on the outside. Now perhaps going again for another strike. This time Pax was ready. Oh, driving Todd Howard into the steel steps from afar. Now Pax waiting anxiously for his opponent to recover, taunting him, getting himself hyped up. Todd Howard, though, recovers a bit more than I think Pax expected, coming at him with a flurry of strikes. Pax, though, quickly coming back, and again, Todd Howard counters. Counter from Pax, back and forth between these two competitors. Suplex, dropping Todd Howard on his back on the outside. Pax now lifting his opponent up, throwing him into the ring. No, perhaps trying to. A big boot from Pax, but a knee lift from Todd Howard stops that momentum. Pax throwing Todd Howard into the steps again. Refs count up to 5. 6 now. Pax, though, breaking the count. Choosing not to go for a count-out victory here. Pax now. A choke slam. A vicious one-handed choke slam from Pax. Back elbow stomp. Both of these competitors have taken a lot of damage. Todd Howard, though, ever since he's been on the outside, has not been able to muster much offense at all. But could we see that change as he counters Pax's punch there? I could not remember the fucking word for punch. Todd Howard now taunting Pax as Pax gets back into the ring. Wheelbarrow stunner from Todd Howard. Pax was not ready for that. Pax now slowly getting back to his feet as Todd Howard goes to the top rope. Pax perhaps catching Todd Howard on the top rope, throwing him off. Now going for the pin. Has Todd Howard taken too much damage? No! Todd Howard, through sheer fortitude, kicks out. Going for a stomp. Todd Howard recovers, kicking him in the gut, and a vicious drop kick to the top of the head. Todd Howard now up to the top rope, but Pax slowly getting back to his feet now. Going for a punch. Todd Howard managed to move out of the way. Going for a back elbow that time. Todd Howard blocked. Raking the eyes, and a low blow from Todd Howard. Again, this ref has been paid off. Todd Howard turning to desperate measures in order to win. Double axe handle to Pax. Pax stunned on the floor as Todd Howard now. A beautiful shooting star press. Could this be the end of Pax in Wrestledongia? No! Pax gets the shoulder up. Todd Howard is furious. He cannot believe that wasn't the end of the match. Now Todd Howard pacing around Pax, trying to figure out what he needs to do. Back up to the top rope. Pax is still stunned. Double rotation moonsault to Pax. Todd Howard realizing that is not going to be enough as Pax lies motionless. Another shooting star press. Pax can't kick out of this. There's no way. It's over. Todd Howard is our winner. Pax the dog has been eliminated.
Here is your winner, Todd Howard.
Rip Pax. Pax is dead. After all that, holy shit. Goddamn Skyrim paying off our refs. Todd Howard fucking went vicious on Pax there. Points have been distributed. Was not moving at all. Whoo. My goodness. Back to me. Hello, everyone. Here we go. Moving on, of course, to losers round 6 now. Our matchups continue. We only have a few more competitors left. We're looking to see who is going to face Dr. Hakeem in the finals. Who wants it the most? Who wants the World Wrestledongia Championship? We're about to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, losers round 6 is underway. Here we go.
Get ready for the next battle.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Akubi Hold versus the Trash Man. The Trash Man, of course, falling to Dr. Hakeem in round 4. Now facing off against the creature known as Aku Behold. Aku Behold getting defeated by Flareth, but defeating Skeletor and Sans, both skeletons, now having to face a man with meat on his bones in Frank Reynolds. Here we fucking go, chat. Oh, I took some fucking Dayquil earlier, and I don't feel my throat anymore, which is a good thing because I had a pretty bad sore throat. But I'm feeling it, Scoob. The Trash Man, of course, a favorite to go on and win the whole thing, but he was sent to losers by Dr. Hakeem, who is now residing comfortably in the finals. Could we see the Trash Man get a little bit of revenge here? In order to do that, he's got a few formidable foes to face, including this creature known as Aku Behold. Aku Behold, of course, defeating Moni by nefarious tactics in round 1. Going on to defeat Gordon Ramsay, but falling to Flareth. Flareth, of course, made it all the way to the semifinals, now resides in the final round of losers, the final boss of losers bracket, determining who will go on to face Dr. Hakeem. We are in Indianapolis, Indiana. This recent loss may have stunted Trash Man's momentum. We will see if he can come back.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the pits of hell. Weighing in at 274 pounds, Big Ham!
Big Ham Aku Behold making his entrance here. Strong vibes sent your way. Excellent. Need to clean my glasses. I can't see with this fucking bright light on my face, but here we go. No! My controller almost fucking died. So it's being moved. So I don't have to worry about it anymore. Aku Behold making his entrance here. Perhaps not as fresh as the Trash Man, having only just defeated Sands in a slobber knocker of a match. That very well could have taken out enough energy from Aku Behold for the Trash Man to come in and take the win. But Aku Behold has a beautiful will. We will see if he can move on and withstand the wrath of Frank Reynolds. I hate that close-up good. I was like, I need to find something that's shorter because the original one is way too long. And I was like, but it has to capture the same vibes. And I saw that close up and I was like, this is it.
And his opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 250 pounds, Trash Man, Frank Reynolds.
Here comes the Trash Man. Ready to take out the trash that is Aku Behold. We will see if he can do so. Of course, only suffering his first loss against Dr. Hakeem, who now resides comfortably in the finals, perhaps looking for a bit of revenge. But in order to get there, he's got to defeat this creature. Both competitors ready for the match to begin. Here we go, the match is underway. Trash Man immediately showing off his power, but Aku Behold is too quick. Beautiful float over DDT there from Aku Behold. Though a kick to the top of the head stuns him. Ooh, vicious knee to face smash there from Aku Behold. Now sending Trash Man into the corner, but a back elbow from Trash Man stops any idea of Aku Behold's. Now looking for a back suplex. No, a back suplex powerbomb there from Frank Reynolds. Aku Behold again going back to that face smash. Now lifting Trash Man up, dropping him on the top rope. Now strike after strike on Frank Reynolds. And again, but this time Frank Reynolds was ready. Trash Man now striking Aku Behold in the face. stomping the arm, sending him over. Now a camel clutch from the Trash Man. A rare submission move to a Kubi hold, but a Kubi hold far too fresh, far too healthy for that, tripping up the Trash Man as he crawls through his legs. Beautiful textbook neck breaker there from a Kubi hold, stunning the Trash Man, but the Trash Man quickly getting back into it. Climbing up now to the top rope as a Kubi hold, slowly gets back to his feet. Trash Man, though, diving right on top of a Kubi hold. Now a deadlift, going for a power slam, showing off his dominance, his power to take out the Trash. Again, a show of power, military press slam from the Trash Man. And again, we see this deadlift. Power slam right on a Kubi hold's back. A Kubi hold, though, recovering nicely. Again, going back to that knee smash. This time lifting the Trash Man into a fireman's carry, dropping him on the top turnbuckle. Oh, and a face wash with his foot. Goodness. That could easily disorient anyone. A Kubi hold now, top rope. Diving elbow drop to the Trash Man. This has been another back and forth match. A Kubi hold now striking, but this time Trash Man counters, sending him into the corner. A Kubi hold got the back elbow up. Going past for a Northern Lights, but Trash Man was ready. Trash Man now hip check on the shoulder of a Kubi hold, but a kick to the top of the head. This has been a bit of a strike fest. Oh, falling on top of Frank Reynolds there. Trash Man could not lift up a Kubi hold. Now a tilt-a-whirl backstabber, going for that vicious tilt-a-whirl backstabber on Frank Reynolds. Could this be the end of the Trash Man in Wrestledongia? 2, no, he kicks out. 2.5. Absolutely, I think about it. Ooh, those mass destruction kicks! The mass destruction kicks to the Trash Man. A Kubi hold was ready and waiting to strike, and a Kubi hold somehow defeats the Trash Man after vicious mass destruction kicks.
Here is your winner, Big Ham.
A Kubi hold, perhaps the most unexpected victory tonight, defeating the Trash Man after a vicious flurry, starting with the tilt-a-whirl backstabber, going right into those mass destruction kicks. He's gonna win the emoji forever. No, his legacy must be maintained. His legacy must always be maintained. Trash Man. All right, here we go. Whew. 2 competitors. Not yet. We've still got a couple more matches to go. Including this one. This one's going to be interesting. All right. My brain failed me. We still got... A Kubi hold has made it in round 7. He will face the winner of this match, and the winner of that match will face Flareth. And whoever wins that match will face Dr. Hakim. Okay. Here we go. Our next match of losers round 6 is ready to go.
Get ready for the next battle.
It is the Sus Imposter versus Todd Howard. Of course, both of these opponents very ready to move on in Wrestledongia. Todd Howard, of course, a hard-fought match against Pax before resorting to dirty tactics, a low blow in order to win. We will see if Sus can withstand the tactics of Todd Howard. My voice cracked right at the start of that announcement, so I need some water. My throat is failing me. I'm no longer the throat goat. And adjust myself. Hang on. There we go. Much better. Okay. Winner of this match moves on to face Akubi Hold in round 7. The winner of Akubi Hold and the winner of this match will go on to face Flareth in round 8. And of course, the winner of round 8 will face Dr. Hakim in the finals. Of course, after the finals, we will have our ultimate losers match between Bront and Aubrey's Incineroar. Oh, what a fucking time this tournament has been, by the way. It has been an experience. A whole bunch of video game music for intros. Absolutely. I need to make a playlist and everything. I just didn't have time for it this time. Syracuse, New York. Well, video game music doesn't usually get claimed. That's why I play it all the time in my pre-stream. Yeah, but remixes from games.
Yeah, but like remixes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the future. Weighing in at 157 pounds. S.U.N.
Of course, the imposter making his entrance here. He faces a tough opponent in Todd Howard, Mr. Skyrim himself. We will see if he can defeat Todd Howard. Todd Howard, of course, we know can be beaten. Todd Howard lost in round 2. Sus, of course, not losing until round 4 of the winner's bracket. Todd Howard, we've seen fight tonight. We thought perhaps Todd Howard and Akubi Hold had a bit of a disadvantage going into their second matches as they had to fight one after the other.
And his opponent,
we will see if that applies here.
Weighing in at 151 pounds, Todd Howard.
Yeah, it was definitely spur of the moment. Now I'll have like a whole year to plan, so. I mean, it might not even be a whole year. It might just be until the next WWE game comes out. Or the AEW game, which rumor has it is going to launch in September. Depending on how, not really good or bad, but how diverse the character creation and all the other stuff is in AEW. The AEW video game. I could end up using that one instead. Wrestledongia SummerSlam. No. Well, yeah, AEW rumored to release September this year. WWE comparatively usually releases October yearly, but we will see. Matchup underway now. Sus versus Todd Howard. Sus immediately getting off a combo of strikes. Todd Howard, though, back to his high-flying antics. Springboard roundhouse kick. Sus now perhaps stunned after that beautiful roundhouse kick. A backdrop kick from Todd Howard. And again, Todd Howard climbs to the ropes. Twisting senton, landing square on the chest of the imposter. Again, going for that springboard roundhouse kick, but the imposter managed to dodge out of the way. Beautiful Saito suplex from the imposter. Todd Howard back to his feet, though. The imposter on the top rope, quickly deflecting a strike, going for a double axe handle, but Todd Howard managed to get a punch off to the gut. Now the arm drag monkey flip from Todd Howard, sending the imposter flying across the ring. Todd Howard now head scissors DDT, spiking the imposter's head into the mat. A backdrop kick again from the Mr. Skyrim himself. The imposter lying prone on the mat. Todd Howard ready to capitalize, but the imposter managed to get to his feet, at least to one knee, moving out of the way of Todd Howard's senton. This time, though, Todd Howard was not about to let him capitalize, striking with the head scissors DDT again. Sus catches the leg, dragon screw to Todd Howard. Now going for the back elbow stomp. Sus now grabbing the shoulder of Todd Howard. That beautiful pressure point there. Todd Howard fighting out of it, though. Punch to the gut, then a punch to the head. Todd Howard reverting to striking now. Perhaps can't determine which turnbuckle he wants to go to. Took too much time as the imposter gets off back elbows to Todd Howard. This time, though, Todd Howard getting off back elbows towards the imposter. Both competitors want to do something, but the other is not letting them. Jumping up on the back, a beautiful hurricanrana from Todd Howard. Now dragging his opponent to the middle of the ring, perhaps about to go for a pin now. Is the imposter worn out? Is this yet? No, kicks out at one. Kicks out at one. Todd Howard lifting his opponent to his feet. Another head scissors DDT. WWE creepypasta exists. Is that the In Your House one? I do vaguely remember reading something about that. Oh, Todd Howard perhaps going for a hurricanrana, but Sus caught it, going for a powerbomb. Now lifting Todd Howard again. Another powerbomb to Todd Howard. Now immediately getting Todd Howard into a heel hook submission, but the ropes were there to save him. Beautiful neck breaker on the knee. The imposter has this match back in his corner, blocking the drop kick from Todd Howard. Now stomping down on the knee of Mr. Skyrim as the imposter seemingly trying to decide what to do next. Ooh, but a beautiful enziguri from Todd Howard stops any momentum that Sus had. Arm wrench followed by a kick to the chest. Todd Howard now climbing up to the top rope, but Sus is halfway across the ring. He rolls out of the way. Todd Howard, nobody home for that moonsault. Another neck breaker to Todd Howard. Again, that knee lands right below the neck. Back elbow stomp from the imposter. Going for something, but Todd Howard saw it coming. Hurricanrana from Todd Howard, sending Sus imposter down onto the mat. Todd Howard up to the top rope. Sus getting to his feet, goes for a double rotation moonsault, and he hits it. He hits it even though the imposter was on his feet. 1, 2, could this be the end? No, the imposter kicks out. Todd Howard can't believe it. Somehow he managed to take out the imposter. Top rope moonsault, but the imposter rolls out of the way, catching Todd Howard again in a powerbomb position, slamming him down to the mat. Now this time the imposter climbing to the top rope. Diving elbow drop from the imposter to Todd Howard. Now going for the pin. Is this going to be it here? No. Todd kicks out at 1, not even letting the ref get to 2 this time. Stomping down on the shoulder. Sus perhaps about to go for a submission, but Todd Howard ready. Todd now. Beautiful sliced bread. Now striking the imposter right in the head, climbing to the top rope. The imposter lying motionless on the mat. Shooting star press from Todd Howard. Is that the end of the imposter in Wrestledongia? No! He kicked out! He kicked out! Technically, I believe the move's called a Shiranui, but most people call it sliced bread number 2 because it's the second best thing to come after sliced bread. Middle rope moonsault from Todd Howard. I just called it sliced bread for short, but yeah, it is called sliced bread. Sliced bread number 1 is sliced bread. Sliced bread number 2 is the second coming of sliced bread, perhaps better. It's like based off of the term like the best thing to come since sliced bread. It's sliced bread number 2. They are all confused. I don't know why someone named it that. It's such a fucking obscure fucking thing to name. Oh, a beautiful drop kick now from Todd Howard from the top rope. The imposter quickly coming back though. Oh, a vicious STO. choking out Todd Howard. Now going again for a submission. Camel clutch locked in. Todd Howard's back is in pain. Is this going to be it? Is this going to be enough to send Todd Howard into elimination? No. No, Todd Howard trips up the imposter. Also, rip Betty White. Reverse DDT from Todd Howard, followed by a backdrop kick. The imposter is stunned. This could spell the end. Striking on the forehead of the imposter, followed by a standing moonsault. Now perhaps going for a rolling thunder, and he hits it. That beautiful rolling thunder senton, followed by a top rope moonsault. Going for the pin now. This could spell the end of the imposter in Wrestledongia. No! He kicks out somehow. He kicks out. 2.5. But Todd Howard not about to let him slide. Salida del Sol. Salida del Sol from Todd Howard. Going right into the pin. No! The imposter kicks out again. The imposter kicks out again. Todd Howard almost can't believe it. Now a dragon screw from the imposter, doing his best, desperate measures to get back into this matchup. Oh, could we see it? The Billy Goat's curse, the reverse Boston Crab. Is this the end of Todd Howard? Todd Howard's back in agony. Could this be the end? Can Todd Howard escape this submission? He does. He trips up Sus. Todd Howard now back to it, but Sus quickly gets the gut kick. Oh, but the springboard roundhouse could spell the end. Could spell the end here. Sus getting back to his feet. Todd Howard to the top rope, but Sus going for a strike. Todd Howard saw it coming. Missile drop kick from the top rope. Now going for the pin. Is that enough to put the imposter away? No! He kicks out again! He kicks out again! 2.5. The imposter is not done. Wheelbarrow stunner from the imposter. This has to be it. This has to be it. Snapmare from Todd Howard. Front drop kick to the imposter. Todd Howard up to the top rope. The imposter. Finally, a shooting star press from Todd Howard. That has to be it. It is. Todd Howard moves on after a valiant effort from the imposter. Could not put away Mr. Skyrim.
Here is your winner, Todd Howard.
The imposter was ejected. Finally, Todd Howard moves on, but he cannot rest. He's got the next match on the docket. Whew. That was a one-sided match, but I almost felt like the imposter was about to come back. The way that Todd can win both with and without Skyrim methods is terrifying. Ain't that the fucking truth? All right, here we go. Setting up the next match now. Whew. We are now in Losers Round 7. There is only one match in Losers Round 7. The winner of this match will go on to face Flareth in the final... Oh, right, points. Thank you. In the finals of Losers Bracket. Holy shit, it was a 50-50 split. Okay, there we go. Points are up. Whoo! We're almost to the end, folks. Here we go. Okay. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Whew. What a fucking time this tournament has been. Sippy from Seoul. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the next match is ready. The only match residing in round 7 is ready. Here we go.
Get ready for the next battle.
It is Akubi Hold, the creature that perhaps no one thought could make it this far, versus Todd Howard, the winner of our last match, winning without Skyrim tactics this time. Akubi Hold versus Todd Howard. Both of these creatures nefarious. Both of these creatures ready to move forward in Wrestledongia. Loser gets eliminated. Winner moves on to the finals of the losers bracket. Whew, the match ever. Ain't that the truth? We're almost there. Todd Howard, creature. Losers bracket is almost complete. Akubi Hold versus Todd Howard is our next matchup. Of course, both of these competitors, Todd Howard spending, of course, most of his time in losers bracket. Akubi Hold only recently falling. We will see who can win. Todd Howard, perhaps the last couple of his matches have been high stakes. If he lost any of his recent matches, he would have been eliminated. Somehow he has made it this far, from losers round 2 all the way to losers round 7. Akubi Hold only coming from losers round 4, defeating Skeletor, Sans, and the Trash Man to meet Mr. Skyrim, Todd Howard. We are in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Legendary Planeswalker. They are up as far as I can see, right? Same brain cell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the pits of hell, weighing in at 274 pounds, Big Ham!
Big Ham making his entrance here, of course. Akubi Hold, the creature, somehow making it all the way to losers round 7. Facing elimination in his last 3 matches, somehow managing to come out on top. Of course, Todd Howard facing elimination in perhaps, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now this match, his 6th match facing elimination. Will he finally be eliminated here against the creature known as Akubi Hold? We will see. There's that emote, Akubi Hold. I think Todd fights best when he's under pressure. He's been under pressure his last 5 matches. Let's see if his 6th is enough to crack him. He wanted to be in losers. He wanted to pull the reverse comeback.
And his opponent from Pennsylvania, weighing in at 151 pounds, Todd Howard.
Trapped himself to 1 stock in a smash match. He's ready. Here comes Todd Howard. It's going to be one hell of a match. I love that emote. Is that an Asian? That's fantastic. God bless. That's fantastic. I love that emote. Now I need a popcorn emote. No. Not stealing this creator's idea. I'll just put a popcorn piece next to Akubi Hold. It'll be a Pop. No, I'm just kidding. Here we go. Akubi Hold versus Todd Howard. Matchup is underway. Akubi Hold immediately sending Todd Howard into the corner, but Todd Howard coming right back with a punch. Todd Howard now dragging Akubi Hold to the ropes. A chop across the chest, now bending the knee against the rope. A little bit of a dirty tactic there, but of course he only has a 5 count. And there's that middle rope springboard roundhouse. Todd Howard now firmly in control of this matchup. A Kubi hold, stunned after the flurry of offense. Going for a punch again, but a Kubi hold rolled out of the way. Lariat into the corner, but Todd Howard gets the kick up. A Kubi hold, though, quickly recovering. Perhaps going for an STO, but Todd Howard managed to get an arm drag. Now going for the arm drag monkey flip to a Kubi hold, sending him flying across the ring. Todd Howard quickly coming back. Ooh, but a kick right to the side of the head of Todd Howard. A Kubi hold not about to let control of this match slip away so easily. Todd Howard striking a Kubi hold in the side of the head. Every time a Kubi hold gets momentum, Todd Howard is right there to stop it. Todd Howard now slamming his arm into the mat. Up to the top rope, a Kubi hold lying on the ground, beckoning a Kubi hold to his feet. A Kubi hold dazed as Todd Howard goes for a missile dropkick, but misses. A Kubi hold shoves him away. Now perhaps playing a little bit too much defense as Todd Howard whips a Kubi hold into the corner. Ooh, but a back elbow from a Kubi hold stops that momentum. Todd Howard counters of his own. Head scissors DDT to a Kubi hold. Now going for a middle rope moonsault, a Kubi hold rolls out of the way. This match back and forth as any we've seen. Choking his opponent now onto the mat, doing his best to wear Todd Howard down. Dropping the knee down onto the bicep of Todd Howard. Todd Howard quickly getting back to his feet. A Kubi hold ready. Atomic drop there. Now catching Todd Howard, sending him to the apron. Ooh! Todd Howard whipped the top rope back into a Kubi hold's face, stunning him, stopping the momentum. Reverse DDT from Todd Howard to a Kubi hold. Todd Howard now striking the forehead of a Kubi hold again, followed by a standing moonsault. Now for the pin. Arm across the face of a Kubi hold, but a Kubi hold kicks out at 2. Todd Howard ready and waiting for his opponent to get back to his feet, but a Kubi hold coming back with a punch. Todd Howard again with a counter of his own. Going for a snapmare. No! A sliced bread number 2. Todd Howard up to the top rope. A Kubi hold halfway across the ring. A Kubi hold slowly getting to his feet now as Todd Howard waits on the top rope. Beautiful top rope Hurricanrana. Again, Todd Howard moves to the top rope. A Kubi hold now flat on his back. Twisting senton, but a Kubi hold rolls out of the way. Going for another atomic drop, but Todd Howard was ready with a back elbow. Todd Howard, skilled at the reversals, perhaps has everything in a Kubi hold's playbook as he hits the Hurricanrana. Top rope of Todd Howard. Double rotation moonsault to a Kubi hold. Is this the end of a Kubi hold in Wrestledongia? No! Shoulder up just in the nick of time. Todd Howard, though, not about to stop his offense. Again up to the top rope. Shooting star press, but a Kubi hold moves out of the way. Ready and waiting. Tilts a whirl, backstabber to Todd Howard. Stopping all of the momentum that Todd Howard had. And the mass destruction kicks from a Kubi hold, going right into the pin. Could this be the comeback? No, Todd Howard kicks out of the mass destruction kicks, but a Kubi hold quickly gets his opponent back to his feet. Todd Howard, though, with a hip toss. Now, perhaps going for a single leg Boston Crab, wrenching back on a Kubi hold's lower back. Could this be the end here? Could a Kubi hold tap out to Todd Howard's single leg Boston Crab? No, Todd Howard lets the hold go. The Kubi hold, though, quickly recovers, but Todd Howard catches him with a kick. Kick after kick after kick, and a vicious reverse heel kick there. Top rope moonsault to a Kubi hold, landing flat on the back. Todd went for an elbow drop, but perhaps too greedy. Todd Howard now sending a Kubi hold into the corner, going for a shoulder thrust, but a Kubi hold moved out of the way. A Kubi hold now choking out his opponent in the corner. Ref yelling at him, knowing he can't do this for longer than a 5 count. Finally lets him go. Todd Howard, though, tilt-a-whirl hurricanrana. Back and forth, these opponents go with maneuver after maneuver. Akubi hold catching Todd Howard's kick this time. Now going perhaps for a suplex, dropping Todd Howard on his face. Followed by a knee drop right to the back of Todd Howard's head. Again, another knee drop. With this time, Akubi hold going to the top rope. Todd Howard rolling onto his back. Diving elbow drop from Akubi hold. Todd Howard is stunned and reeling as Akubi hold looks to wear down his opponent, choking him on the mat. Followed by punch after punch, a flurry of strikes to the face of Todd Howard. Now finally going for the pin. 1, 2, no! Barely kicks out in time. Todd Howard barely kicked out. Stomp to the back of the head. Akubi hold now lifting the knee right into the side of Todd Howard's head and slamming his opponent to the mat. The frustration prevalent here as Todd Howard finally gets back into it with a drop kick. And another head scissors DDT from Todd Howard. Doing his best to try and get back in this matchup after Akubi hold vicious in his offense. Turning back around, double rotation moonsault to Akubi hold. This could spell the end of this creature. Going for the pin, 1, 2, 3. Todd Howard moves on to the final round of losers, even after that flurry of offense from Akubi hold.
Here is your winner, Todd Howard.
Todd the Monster. Todd Howard moves on to the final match of losers bracket. Akubi hold finally has been eliminated. Moni finally avenged. Hello, Aubrey. Whew. Oh God, Todd is Jesus 5. Oh God, Todd is Jesus 5. What is this picture?
Why are there so many Jesus?
Because everyone who beats Jesus gets his power.
Is the plural of Jesus Jezi?
Jesus. The evil is defeated. All right, here we go. The final round of losers bracket upcoming.
It says the evil is defeated, but isn't she fighting?
She's fighting Todd Howard.
Oh.
Akubi hold just got eliminated. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We will see how things end up here in our final match of losers. I really could put this in 205 Live, but that is not going to be the case. Oh, what a fight we have ahead of us. I hope you're ready.
Get ready for the next battle.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Flareth versus Todd Howard in the losers finals. Remember, the loser is eliminated from Wrestledongia. The winner moves on to face Dr. Hakeem in the grand finals. Oh, what a story Todd Howard has getting into this, but Flareth is not about to let Todd Howard stop her revenge against the book. This is going to be a fight. We will see how it goes. Whew. Okay. All is well. That last match was like really back and forth. I wonder how this one's going to be. Okay. Of course, the predictions are up. Make sure to get your votes in for the finals match of losers. I guess I can put finals here now. Losers. Finals. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Yeah. Sippy time. Of course, we have 2 matches remaining after this. Not only the finals, but the ultimate losers match. Here we go, Glendale, Arizona, for the finals of losers bracket. Pax apparently fell off the bed.
Did you hear the cage like?
Yeah.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from wherever she wants. Weighing in at 143 pounds, Girl Dynamite.
Here comes Girl Dynamite Flareth back looking for revenge against Dr. Hakeem. But in order to meet that revenge, she has to triumph against perhaps the unlikeliest of foes to make it through loser's bracket in Todd Howard, Mr. Skyrim himself. Todd Howard coming all the way from losers round 2 to make it all the way to losers finals.
I can't wait to bet it on.
Weren't you voting for both Flareth and Todd Howard? I feel so bad.
Pennsylvania, weighing in at 151 pounds, Todd Howard.
What's wrong with his face?
He's like from like the PS3.
Todd Howard from PS3. It's him. It's Todd Howard from Skyrim. Yeah, Skyrim's been out like as long as I've been alive. Probably not, but it feels like it. Feels like ever since I've been alive, I've known of Skyrim. Here we go, Mr. Skyrim, Todd Howard facing off against Flareth. Winner moves on into the grand finals of Wrestledongia. Loser is eliminated. Todd Howard's face remains in PS3 quality until the next Elder Scrolls releases. Understandable. Both of these competitors have a fair shot against Dr. Hakeem. We will see which one moves on. Match is underway now to determine the finals of Wrestledongia. Flareth immediately trying her best to go for a strike combo. Todd Howard trying his best to avoid. Both of these competitors, immediately Todd Howard goes for a low blow. Immediately, but Flareth, perhaps too early of a showing there from Todd Howard. Flareth not phased at all from the low blow, going for the tilt-a-whirl hurricanrana.
The ref literally just stood there and was like,
Ref
wow.
definitely paid off.
Holy
Todd
shit.
Howard, beautiful arm drag there as Flareth went for a jumping DDT. Now we see a rolling thunder from Todd Howard. Beautiful senton. Todd Howard now climbing up to the top rope. Flareth lying motionless on the floor. Twisting senton from the top rope from Todd Howard. Flareth, though, quickly recovers, but Todd Howard catches her. Flareth, though, wheelbarrow bulldog, slamming Todd Howard's face right into the mat. Going for a kick, Todd Howard quickly catches Flareth with a gut punch and a middle rope moonsault. Both of these competitors are known for their high flying aptitude. It's just a matter of which one gets them off first. Flareth kicks out at one there after Todd Howard goes for a pin. No, what?
That's what you said.
Is it?
Whoever gets it off first.
Rolling thunder, go away. Rolling thunder from Todd Howard again. Flareth manages to catch Todd Howard with a kick. Flareth renowned for her striking ability, but Todd Howard doing his best to control the early offense here. That's what I said, Brett. Top rope, Todd Howard beckoning Flareth to her feet. Todd Howard, a beautiful hurricanrana there. But Flareth recovers quickly again. Mayorana from Flareth. Todd Howard a little stunned, but catches the leg. Todd Howard skilled at his reversal game, controlling this matchup so far. Another drop kick. Todd Howard now middle rope. Jumping back for a moonsault, but Flareth gets the knees up. Flareth got her knees up that time. Flareth now perhaps looking for a springboard, but Todd Howard catches her. Going for a kick. Now Todd Howard looking for something. Springboard moonsault. And again, going for that arm drag monkey flip here. Todd Howard, again, a top rope moonsault. This flurry of offense is unstoppable from Todd Howard. Todd Howard sending Flaireth into the corner, but Flaireth gets her knees up, sending Todd Howard into the corner herself. Perhaps taking a moment to recover a little too long as Todd Howard goes for the back elbow, followed by a wheel kick, but misses. Flaireth catches him from behind. Poison Rana spiking the top of Todd Howard's head into the mat, followed by a top rope moonsault landing flat on Todd Howard's back, now into a submission. We know that Todd Howard's back has been in agony these past few matches, but Todd Howard quickly slips out before more damage can be done. A gut kick from Flaireth, followed by a super kick and a low altitude roundhouse. Stomping down on Todd Howard's leg. Looking to hyperextend the knee. Flaireth back in this matchup now. Going for the pin. Is this the end of Todd Howard in Wrestledongia? No, he kicks out 2.5. Flaireth can't believe it. Flaireth thought perhaps that low altitude roundhouse was enough. Flaireth though, top rope moonsault, but Todd Howard rolls out of the way. Todd Howard now, knees to the tailbone of Flaireth. Before going up to the top rope, we could see this double rotation moonsault. No, perhaps, yes, a double rotation moonsault landing flat on Flaireth, perhaps now going for the pin. Is this the end of Flaireth in Wrestledongia? No, she kicks out 2.5. Now Todd Howard can't believe it. He thought perhaps that double rotation moonsault would be it, though he's not about to stop. Could this spell the end? Shooting star press. Flaireth stunned. The crowd stunned. No, Flaireth kicks out. Flaireth gets the shoulder up. It is not the end. It is not the end. Flaireth got her shoulder up. Todd Howard looking to keep the offense rolling with an arm drag monkey flip, followed by a top rope moonsault. Flaireth getting no chance to recover here. Going up to the top rope, Todd Howard. Going perhaps for a twisting senton, but Flaireth rolls out of the way. Todd Howard now going for strike after strike. Flaireth manages to catch him in a counter and a neat defeat. Flaireth hits a neat defeat on Todd Howard. Flaireth hits a neat defeat on Todd Howard out of nowhere. Could this spell the end of Todd Howard? Going for the pin. Ref counting 1, 2. No. Todd Howard kicks out at 2 after the eat defeat. This matchup is still ongoing. Both competitors want it. Soccer ball kick to the lower back of Todd Howard before Flaireth goes up to the top rope. Diving leg drop from the top rope right across the throat of Todd Howard, followed by a stomp to the gut. Though Flaireth caught in a kick, Todd Howard with a dragon screw. Kick to the side of Todd Howard's head now. Another stomp to the chest of Todd Howard. Lifting Todd Howard to his feet, going for a grapple snapmare from Flaireth, followed by a vicious front drop kick. Again, top rope moonsault from Flaireth. Now this flurry of offense from Flaireth seems unstoppable, but a shotgun dropkick from Todd Howard stops her momentum. Todd Howard now running the ropes. Hurricanrana DDT to Flaireth. Stomping down on the leg, followed by a middle rope moonsault. Both of these competitors, high action, fast paced. Top rope now for Todd Howard. Going for that moonsault now, but Flaireth moves out of the way. And a vicious neckbreaker from Flaireth. Todd Howard slowly getting back to his feet. Flaireth pacing now, going for a kick, followed by a middle rope DDT, but Todd Howard was nowhere near that. Flaireth missed, nobody home. Todd Howard going for a punch, Flaireth caught it. A kick now and a face buster from Flaireth. Followed by a stomp and a kick to Todd Howard. Todd Howard now, another eat defeat from Flaireth to Todd Howard. Another eat defeat, a second eat defeat. Flaireth's strongest move. Now she drags her opponent to the middle of the ring, going for the pin. Is this the end? Is Flaireth getting her revenge? Yes, Flaireth moves on. Todd Howard has finally been defeated in Wrestledongia. Whew.
Here is your winner, Girl Dynamite.
Flaireth is Jesus 6. I don't believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, our finals are Dr. Hakeem versus Flaireth, a rematch of the semifinals match that got Dr. Hakeem into finals to begin with. Woo! Woo! What a match. Todd Howard seemed almost unstoppable, but Flaireth pulled off the improbable comeback. Flaireth moves on to finals. Todd Howard has been eliminated. Ferris Flea's plan was very funny. I agree. But ladies and gentlemen, this is not a normal match-up. Ladies and gentlemen, this match will be contested under tables, ladders, and chairs. A tables, ladders, and chairs match for the World Wrestledongia Championship. This is going to be one hell of a fight. And this is for the coveted Wrestledongia World Championship. As I get the matchup set up, this is going to be brutal. This could be quick. We will see. But this is the final match of the Wrestledongia tournament. I have to scroll down to find the Wrestledongia championship, though. Where is it? Where the fuck is my championship? There it is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we fucking go.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, there it is. For the Wrestledongia Championship, contested under tables, ladders, and chairs. Of course, anything goes in a TLC match. The championship hanging 20 feet above the ring. The only way to win is to get your championship from the top using a ladder. Ladies and gentlemen, this is no longer the losers finals. This is just the finals. Oh, I cannot believe that Wrestledongia ends with these two. These two. All in. Jesus fuck, Aubrey. Oh my god. Where's everything? It was Aubrey. It was fucking Aubrey. Another sippy. Well deserved. I cannot fucking believe. Holy shit. This match, of course, since it is a TLC match and for a championship, it's going to take a little bit longer to load. So. Flaireth, of course, looking for her rematch against Dr. Hakeem. Finally gets it in the finals. This time, the match will be different. Contested under tables, ladders, and chairs. Tables and ladders already set up on the sides of the ring here. Both of these competitors have one hell of a fight ahead of them. Here we go. Indianapolis, Indiana. We are in the finals of Wrestledongia.
The following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs match and is for the Professional Championship. Making his way to the ring from seasonal residences, weighing in at 270 pounds, El Numero Uno, Dr. Love.
Dr. Hakeem, our surprise entrant in Wrestledongia, defeating the likes of Star Platinum, Automod, Macho Alice, the Trash Man, and his opponent tonight, Flaireth, to make it to finals. Flaireth, though, not to be outdone, made it all the way to semifinals, defeating, of course, SpongeBob, Pax, Akubi Hold, and the Imposter, as well as the demon known as Mr. Skyrim, Todd Howard, to make it this far.
And his opponent from wherever she wants, weighing in at 143 pounds, Girl Dynamite.
Girl Dynamite Flaireth making her entrance here. If I was in a TLC match, I'd simply throw a steel chair, killing my opponent instantly. God, I wish that worked, but even throwing a steel chair might not kill your opponent. TLC matches are not tender love and care. Opponents are... Pro wrestlers are fucking wild. Bro, there is a move where you lay your opponent's head on a steel chair and then slam a steel chair on top of the opponent's head, called a concerto. Why? The chance is never zero. The Wrestledongia Championship is on the line. The first inaugural Wrestledongia champion will be crowned tonight. Oh, I like that the A went over to the second line there. The title hanging 20 feet above the ring. The match is underway. No referee here. The only rule is that the winner will be pulling the championship down. Beautiful springboard DDT there from Flareth, immediately going and trying to get the early goings of this matchup. Going for an enziguri. Dr. Akeem was not privy to it. Dr. Akeem now going outside, getting some hardware, pulling out a ladder and introducing it into the matchup. But Flareth, not to be outdone, exits the ring, but Dr. Akeem jumps over the top rope, completely misses, landing flat on his back as Flareth pulls out a ladder from under the ring, slamming Dr. Akeem's face with it. Now introducing two ladders into the ring, Flareth diving into the ring. This match is going to be janky as fuck. Flareth setting up a ladder, but Dr. Akeem catches her kick there. Flareth now diving under Dr. Akeem's lariat, running the ropes. Beautiful neck breaker there from Flareth. Flareth now climbing the ladder already, reaching up for the championship, doing her best to get it. But Dr. Akeem climbs up the other side. Strike after strike on the gut of Flareth, stopping that momentum. Now it's a fight on the top of the ladder as Flareth slams Dr. Akeem's face into the ladder and kicks him off, sending him to the mat. Flareth not to be outdone. Flareth now climbing to the very top of the ladder. A moonsault off the top, but Flareth missed. Dr. Akeem rolled out of the way. Dr. Akeem now climbing the ladder. Flareth left on the ground, but she strikes the leg of Dr. Akeem, looking to take him off the ladder. And she does. Flareth sends Dr. Akeem off the ladder, going for a top rope moonsault. Dr. Akeem moves out of the way. Both competitors doing their best to climb the ladder. Dr. Akeem thinking better of it as Flareth back to her feet. Dr. Akeem now sending Flareth into the corner. Flareth, though, with a back elbow to Dr. Akeem. Snapmare, front drop kick right to the face of Dr. Akeem. Flareth now debating what she wants to do with her opponent as Dr. Akeem slowly gets back to his feet. Flareth climbing the ladder, choosing to climb the ladder, do her best to get the championship, but no, Dr. Akeem beats her there. It's a fight again atop the ladder. We will see who wins. Flareth slamming Dr. Akeem's face again into the top of the ladder. Dr. Akeem, though, replying in kind. Forearm smash from Flareth, counter after counter as both these competitors fight atop the ladder. Dr. Akeem dazed, but Dr. Akeem dodges that punch, slamming Flareth's head into the ladder again. Fight after fight, forearm smash to Dr. Akeem. Again, counter after counter on this ladder. Vicious atop this ladder, and a strike sends Dr. Akeem to the floor. He is stunned. Flareth going for the championship. She's almost got it as she fights to pull it down. Dr. Akeem stunned on the floor. This could be her best opportunity, but this is still early in the matchup. The belt on top of the ladder is attached tightly. Dr. Akeem sending the ladder out from Flareth's feet. Electric chair position, slamming her down onto the mat. Flareth took too much time trying to release it. Middle rope moonsault from Dr. Akeem. The belt is loose now, but not loose all the way. Flareth stunned against the ropes as Dr. Akeem tries to decide what to do with her. Oh, perhaps going for a stratisfaction. He hits it on the ladder. He slammed Flareth's face onto that ladder. Flareth now slowly getting to her feet. Dr. Akeem, that beautiful kick, and here comes the ripcord Spanish fly. Flareth's legs slamming onto the ladder. This could be the opportunity that Dr. Akeem needs. But Flareth is in his way. Flareth is in his way. Dr. Akeem cannot set up the ladder. Flairth, perhaps in a stroke of luck. Dr. Akeem cannot set up the ladder with Flairth lying in the middle of the ring. Dr. Akeem choosing to introduce a table, but took too much time as Flairth now back to her feet. Flairth going for a punch. Dr. Akeem, tilt-a-whirl hurricanrana. Going for that ladder, sending it out of the ring. Dr. Akeem now searching underneath the ring. Perhaps doesn't realize that Flairth is back to her feet, setting the ladder back up. Dr. Akeem now stuck on the outside with a table. A ladder might be preventing his way back in. Flairth now going for the belt. Dr. Akeem now realizes he cannot bring the ladder, sending the ladder off, catching Flairth again. A powerbomb onto the ladder. Good Lord, what the fuck is this match? Dr. Akeem going to slam Flair's head with the ladder, completely misses. Going now for a regal cutter, Flairth sending Dr. Akeem to the mat. Flairth now beckoning her opponent to get up, perhaps looking for that vicious eat defeat. And she hits it! She hits the eat defeat! Dr. Akeem stunned in a perfect position, but Flairth now choosing not to set up the ladder, taking the table instead, leaning the table up against the corner, and now finally getting the ladder. Striking Dr. Akeem in the lower back with the ladder before setting it up in the middle. Now Flairth perhaps going to climb. She does. Dr. Akeem on one knee as Flairth has the belt in hand, needs to loosen it up in order to free it. But Dr. Akeem climbs up to the ladder, strike after strike. And now again, we have a fight atop the ladder. Flair slamming Dr. Akeem's face into the ladder. Dr. Akeem now with a forearm smash. Flair again with another forearm smash, back and forth. These two go, slamming Dr. Akeem's face. Dr. Akeem stunned on the ladder. Flair sends Dr. Akeem to the mat. Flair now choosing to climb to the top of the ladder instead of going for the belt. A moonsault landing straight on the back of Dr. Akeem. Flair now climbing up to the top. Could this be the opportunity she's been seeking? Almost got it. Almost got it. Dr. Akeem, though, back to his feet. Took too much time. Striking Flair's leg before sending her down. Dr. Akeem now capitalizing, perhaps. Sending Flair into the ladder. Flair, though, kicks Dr. Akeem off, recovering quite nicely. Now both opponents climbing the ladder again. We have another fight atop the ladder. Fight after fight, counter after counter, punch after punch. Flair again slamming Dr. Akeem's face into the ladder and kicking him off. This could be again the opportunity that Flair needs to get the belt. Flair is so close. She's done it. She's done it. She's pulled the belt down. Flair is the World Wrestledongia champion.
Here is your winner and new professional champion, Girl Dynamite.
Flair has done it. Flair is the inaugural World Wrestledongia champion in a vicious TLC match. She came back after the first loss to Dr. Akeem and defeated him in a TLC match to win the World Wrestledongia champion. The points have, oh my God, 70,000 points have been handed out. Ladies and gentlemen, that spells the end of the first Wrestledongia tournament. Flair is our winner. Dr. Akeem,
Cheated.
of course. It was a TLC match. There ain't no cheating there.
Brandon was playing
I was
the
not.
whole time. I watched him from the corner of my eye
God, I wish I was playing.
as I did my...
That probably would have been a better match. I probably would have tried to fucking slam him through the table. And never did anything else with it, right? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Wrestledongia is over. But, of course, we still have one match remaining.
This means all of my hate and all of my spite goes into killing Braun.
All right. For those on... For when I upload this on YouTube, this match will not be there. This is a Twitch exclusive match here.
Ooh.
So this I'm not gonna upload
You
this
call
part
me
to
a
YouTube.
what?
So I gave out the points, didn't I? Yeah, the
Yeah.
points are out.
I have nothing. So you got the points.
All right, my friends.
Shit.
Yeah, this is a Twitch exclusive. YouTube, the video is going to end here. That was the first ever Wrestledongia tournament. We will be doing another one later. Flareth is our World Wrestledongia champion.